Hey, welcome back to DIYWILLY. Today, well, we're back on the 224, the Predator Max Performance 224, and it's what came out of Max over there. Max is hanging out with Briggs the Briggs. They're doing quite well together. I've been having some fun riding it around. My gas is turning orange again. Don't know why. I got to figure out if it's the cap. You know, I siliconed this piece in because it kept falling off. I don't know if it's the silicone. I don't know if it's in the vent somewhere. It could be maybe the fuel hose I chose. It's a Gates hose. It was supposed to be a good hose. But I don't have this problem on my other tank, and the other tank uses that blue plastic hose or nylon, whatever it is. So I'm going to go ahead and change this hose up and see if I can stop it from turning the fuel orange. But Briggs the Briggs is hanging out with Max, and it's a fun ride, man. I've been riding it a little bit today, but that's not what this video is about. I was going through my computer and I found some old footage of when I first put the HEMI head on the 224. I put in the automotive style keepers in there, and it turns out that those were the wrong keepers. The video all explains it. It's only a 2-minute video, so this is going to be kind of short. But I want to post that video, and like I said, I filmed it, oh man, quite a while ago. And the engine obviously is in a different stage of construction now than it was in that video, and that doesn't matter. I'll show the keepers, how they were wrong and what I did to fix it. And right now you can see I've got the carburetor out. Carburetor's completely rebuilt, all new, cleaned all the jets. Anything that could be reworked was reworked and cleaned out, and everything. The floats are reset. I do change the jet from a 52 to a 50, hoping that saves a little bit of the fuel and the spark plug fouling issue. I got a new cover. Rather than doing the body work on the old cover that was all dented up that you probably saw in one of my other videos, I went ahead and bought a new one, and I'm gonna paint this one to match the same orangey red. I mean, it's red already, but it's the wrong red. It does have the provisions for the starter, as you can see right there. But it doesn't have the extra bolt hole on the side right here for the key switch. So I'm gonna have to make something up and put a rib nut in there or something to bolt the key switch on here, and I'll just tack weld it to here before I paint it, and then I'll paint it up and I'll be good. So the engine, I have some more work to do other than the intake and the cover and the carburetor. I bought some 1.2 ratio roller tip rockers from NR Racing. I actually picked them up from OMB Warehouse. These are the HEMI style roller rockers, 1.2 ratio. You know, I don't remember the cam I have in there. I believe it's got more duration and not so much lift. So this is going to add the lift, I believe, along with the duration differences with the 1.2 ratio. So it's going to give it a little more lift, I believe, and the roller rockers kind of help to reduce drag. What I don't have out here right now is these go in with a rod with C-clips on them, or circlips, and I went ahead and bought actual bolts that go through there with lock nuts rather than using the C-clips. Maybe I won't lose them quite so easily, or they may fall down the engine. The nuts will probably work better. I don't have those out with me right now, but I have a set. And these roller rockers require different length rods. Now these are NR Racing rods again, 5.260 inch, and that's what's recommended to go with these rockers in basically the stock configuration, and hopefully everything works out well. But like I said, that's not what this video is about today. And yeah, let's get to it. Let's watch that clip I have. It's a very short clip, and it'll just be a quick video for me for this week. Well, probably won't make anything through the Christmas holiday. Probably be a week off or so before I make another video. I want to try to get some riding videos, get Max out there and take him for a long ride with that Briggs. Get Mighty out and take Mighty for a ride. But yeah, let's go ahead and watch this clip, and you'll see how I found out I had the wrong rockers, or the keepers on the springs, and what I did to fix it. So check it out. Got the 224 taken apart. I'll see if I can put this in another video somewhere. Maybe I'll put it in the video where we have it on the mini bike and riding again. But I put the wrong keepers in here. These keepers are for the 36-pound springs, and they're a larger diameter, so they are not sitting inside the really can't show you that well, but they're not sitting down in the 10.8 springs like they should be. So I'm gonna go ahead and take them off and install the right keepers. These are the lash caps. We'll get those off, put them aside, and then I got my spring compressor here, and we're gonna go ahead and get this done, get the right parts on here. Okay, all right. Okay, I've got the exhaust valve spring out. This is the 10.8 spring, and this is the keeper I was using. As you can see, it's too big to fit on the spring. This is for the 36-pound spring, and the 36-pound spring is a larger diameter, so it doesn't fit. This is the correct keeper, and this is for the smaller. See how perfect that fits in there? Perfect. So while I'm in here, since I've had it running already, I think I'm gonna go ahead and install the 18-pound springs, just so I'm ready for future, you know? Or when I do upgrade the cam or whatever, I'll have the larger spring in there. I don't really think it'll be a problem. Right now, it's kind of overkill for what I need. The 10-pound spring is plenty for what this engine does right now. But since I've got it off and I'm gonna change them, I'm just gonna go ahead and put the 18-pound springs in here. So it's still a governed engine. It's still very limited in a sense, but we'll just get rid of the 10-pound springs, and maybe we'll put them back later, who knows. But for the meantime, we'll run the 18-pound. All right, let me get this done. So there you go. I got the new 18-pound springs in there with the correct keepers. So now I don't worry about anything coming apart in there and destroying my engine after all this work. So I'm gonna go ahead, clean the gaskets off, and put it back together. Get it on the mini bike, and we'll go for a ride.